beliefs in the world of physical form. And we have all, since childhood, been taught what to believe. We have been taught by our families, by our teachers, by preachers, by governments, by media, by friends, by the movies, TV. We've been taught what to believe. And would you believe that the majority of those beliefs aren't true? Anything that you believe that doesn't feel good, the not feeling good part, that's the hallmark of the illusion. Your body lets you know whether what you're believing is true or not. And anytime we're embodying fear or doubt or guilt or shame, those aren't true to us. They're not who we are. Those are part of the shadow. We've been taught to believe in disease and death, lack and limitation. And because we believe those things, we simply play them out. And then we use the evidence, the physical evidence, as, see, it's true. My belief is accurate. No, it's not that your belief is accurate, it's that you just created what you believed. If you believe a better set of a better quality beliefs, create a better quality life. And when we stop believing in disease, we stop fearing what goes on in our bodies. We start allowing our bodies to heal. And when we stop believing all of the stuff we've been taught to believe about money, we just start having money, and we just start using money as just a means of exchange. It means nothing. There's no charge on it. And we just start having what we need, what we desire. As non-physical beings, we're unlimited. We can create anything we desire. We can live out anything we desire. If we're here acting out our beliefs, why not act out some great beliefs? Beliefs that are actually true, that it's an ask and it is given universe, that what we ask for, we are always given. We just don't realize that we're asking for all kinds of icky stuff through our distorted beliefs that come from the fact that we believe that we're physical humans. We're pure consciousness. What would happen if you suddenly realized that you couldn't die? That even if your physical body stopped functioning, you would still be perfectly fine. You, the infinite, non-physical being, will be perfectly fine. Everything starts to change when you realize the magnitude of this. When you start to know yourself as the non-physical being you truly are, you take your power back. And you start looking at energy and how energy works. Energy is non-physical. It's not something that we see with our eyeballs, but it's very, very real. And we are shaping energy all the time into our physical realities. And when we start looking at energy, when we start paying attention to the non-physical stuff, we start becoming masterful with our own realities. We start utilizing energy in a way that serves us. We start utilizing joy and ease and peace and abundance and health and well-being. And we start creating our realities from those energies. And we get a completely different reality. Healing simply becomes natural. It becomes the process of just doing the inner work, clearing out the beliefs that are no longer serving us, clearing out the I'm not okay, clearing out the guilt, the shame, the fear, the doubt, the worry, the stress, the anxiety, the overwhelm. We start clearing those energies out. We start neutralizing all those charges. And we start healing by paying attention to the energy, paying attention to the non-physical stuff. So I ask, can you notice yourself as the non-physical being you are? And what will happen when you realize that you are eternal? Healing happens when we really grok this. It's a shift of perspective from looking at ourselves as physical to looking at ourselves as non-physical. Physical is who we are not. Non-physical is who we are. When you shift your perspective and you start looking through the eyes of who you truly are, everything changes, including your health. Hope this was helpful. I'm Lisa Warner. I'm the author of The Simplicity of Self-Healing. You can find more about me at connectingyoutoyou.com. Thanks for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, remember to subscribe to my channel. And if this was helpful, please feel free to share. Thanks so much. Until next week, create for yourselves a great week. Bye for now.